Now that the Charlie Kirk trial is in session, everybody, let me see if I can pull this up and show you. Give me 1 second, I would read these. So now that the Charlie Kirk trial is in session, you have a ton of people that are trying to do damage control for, like, very clearly and very obviously, like, here's one right here. No, Andrew, the big problem, this debilitating narcissism, you could hijack Charlie's legacy. His show, his organization, and pervert his vision. Oh my God. Hello, Mr. And she got absolutely, completely fucking destroyed by this account, Data Republican. 74,000 likes.
Is that Tyler Robinson, who did not attend UVU, had never been on UVU campus, packed up his car that day, jumped onto a rooftop, figured out how to, like, jump around like Spider-Man, and just knew exactly where Charlie Kirk would be seated, just by having never been there.
I don't think Tyler Robinson was there.
You don't think he was there?
No. I think he's a total patsy. I think they get lookalikes and they got everybody wearing the same outfit. I think he played a role, and I believe that what he did was he picked up clothes and he dumped them behind the Dairy Queen. I think he had a role, but I do not believe that Tyler Robinson is the person who was walking in that.
Can we finally use this as an example to stop listening to this stupid bitch? Can we please just kind of put this to bed? Really? Like, I mean, I don't understand how anybody takes this person seriously anymore.
Staircase. Please. I do not believe the person walking in the staircase was, and I feel confident stating that Tyler Robinson did not murder. His roommate is a federal asset, Lance Twiggs. The person.
Why do you think that?
Because the police didn't even question him.
The police didn't question him, so he's a federal asset.
Which, if you run the theory that he was killed with a patent-shaped charge, then they all suddenly start to make sense. Why they wouldn't bring the bomb dogs over to where Charlie died was that he was shot from below. Because I watched his shirt go out, and I watched the friction of his body, and I saw that his necklace broke before he was hit. I thought, honest to God perspective, I believe she is a tried and true psychopath.
Truly. Is Erica Kirk?
And
I'm assuming?
I'm not saying that to be theatrical. I'm
wow.
Not trying to be hyperbolic. I mean, like clinical.
Hyperbolic?
Psychopath.
I mean, I don't understand how people can sit here and listen to a borderline illiterate retard invent theories about how Israel killed Charlie Kirk because he was going to expose them, while she spends every single day trying to expose Israel, but they don't kill her. Where's the logic there? That they're letting you speak about this, and the only logic is an insult to you, by the way, is that you are so stupid and so ineffective that you actually are beneficial to them, so they continue letting you speak. That is the best explanation that you could have for why Israel is allowing Candace Owens to exist if they killed Charlie Kirk. That's it. It's so obnoxious. This person's so stupid.
Some ritualistic thing, or?
Yeah, so for 2 minutes, the people who orchestrated his assassination, it was ritualistic.
Hey, when you told me at dinner that he was assassinated in the middle of a pentagram, I was like, holy shit.
When someone sent me an old Freemason Bible, and it showed how they believe that you have to be in a pentagram to sacrifice someone. Literally shows you, like, there's the map inside of the Freemason Bible. And I looked at it and I said, Charlie was sitting in a pentagram.
Do you think he was killed because he was going against Israel?
1,000%.
Then why are you alive? What? Then why haven't they killed you? I mean, you're sitting there trying to expose Israel every single day, and somehow Charlie Kirk having it's so stupid that it's so crazy that we listen to this at all.
It's not that I'm not always right. Wait for it 1 second. I'm just not always right now. Okay? It's not my first rodeo, youngsters, okay? Okay, pal, not my first rodeo. I've been doing this for a little while. I think I know what I'm talking about. So, no, Israel did not kill Top Goy. That was retarded from day one. Israel killed Top Goy. No, bro, Israel did not kill Top Goy. They love Goy. They love their Top Goy, Charlie Kirk. They would have
That's
never.
right.
Anyway, I remember, just briefly, I remember when everyone was saying Israel killed Charlie Kirk. I said, why? Why would they kill him? He was the last remaining Goy that supported Israel out of all of them. I said, Tucker's against Israel. Candace Owens is against Israel. Joe Rogan's against Israel. Why'd they go after Top Goy? And people said, well, you see, because Charlie Kirk was going to let Tucker speak at the America Fest convention. Tucker did 2 events after Charlie got killed, and Tucker is like this with Erica Kirk. So how does that even make sense? They killed Charlie because he wouldn't excise Tucker Carlson. Tucker did a Turning Point event at Indiana University.
There's no logic. And it's like whenever you lay this out, there's no reasoning to any of this.
The assassination. And he was at America Fest anyway, and he's best buddies with Erica. And now they say, oh, well, Charlie was going to persuade Trump not to go to war.
Oh.
Do you guys realize that Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America? You think that the 31-year-old glorified Students for Trump activist was going to prevent a war? Trump has a vice president, a secretary of state, a secretary of defense.
It's just, I mean, whenever you really lay it out, the thing is that whenever you're just watching Candace Owens explaining things, right? Like, it's like, okay. But, like, then whenever you take a step back and you listen to, like, what does that mean? Oh, wow. That's really stupid.
Commander of the Joint Chiefs. National Security Advisor. His son, Don Jr. And you think the Students for Trump guy, who's 31 years old, he was going to say, listen, Trump, we can't go to war. And Trump was going to say, oh, I was about to go to war. But
now
since
Charlie
you said
exactly.
Charlie Kirk was more powerful than Don Jr., who was against the war, Vance, who was against the war, among others, Tucker, who went to the White House 3 times in February trying to persuade Trump. It makes no sense. Anyway. So, yeah, anyone who fell for that
is a retard.
Look, I know it was a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you fell for it. So out of pure self-interest, I'm not going to say you guys were idiots, but...
but... There's a reason why people are called... It's the reason why they call him Goyim, man. It really is.
That was like just a retarded thing to believe.
It was a left-wing psyop? It was. So the left invented the idea that Charlie Kirk was killed by Israel in order to diffuse accountability from the fact that another one of their crazy people flew off the handle, right? That's really it. I will look at this here. Candace, oh God, oh no.
It's something in the eyes. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I know I'm human, but I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed, you know?
Breaking moments ago, a man reportedly accused of threatening to kill Erica Kirk. He is under arrest in Texas, according to local media.
What?
Police reportedly saying he posted about a bombing at a Turning Point USA event where Kirk is scheduled to speak next week. TPUSA says the event will go on.
Claiming that's threats. There were severe threats against her, but J.D. Vance, the vice president of the United States, was somehow immune to those threats. The excuses that they're telling us are it's just so ridiculous. Can everyone stop defending these lies? I'm going to show you how they're lying, why they're lying.
Okay.
I don't know why they never stop lying.
Respondent Alicia Cunha live in Denver. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Martha. And this threat not only targeted Erica Kirk, but Turning Point USA events across the board. News stations in Texas report Jacob Wensky of San Antonio was arrested earlier today and now faces...
God damn, what's on his face? What is that, herpes? Damn.
2 felony counts for making terrorist threats against Erica Kirk.
Future, the dark future that everyone's always predicting, like the AI future, it's here. We're actually here. I think that we are fighting machines. I think that these people are not humans, that they're sentinels that maybe look like humans.
Sentinels?
And TPUSA's upcoming women's leadership event in that city.
Sentinels?
According
Really?
to local reports, San Antonio police were alerted to Wenski after he allegedly commented on social media, quote, I know exactly where to bomb.
Because
why would you say that? Why would you, if you're bombing something, why do you say, this is the bomb? It's right here. Guess where it's going to go? It's going to go to downtown, this, I don't even want to say it because then somebody will clip it out of context and send it to the police. So just, it's a joke, but goddamn.
And we're watching and we're listening. The whole
caught
world
myself.
is invested in solving this, and so.
Investigators, according to reporting, say he also wrote in an email, quote, death to Erica Kirk
Why
and
would you
every single speaker
why would
there.
you do this?
America will live on
Why would-
without those scum of this earth.
Oh, my God.
Every Christian nationalist shall perish in the bombing that will take place at every single Turning Point rally
Oh, my
and
God.
event.
Are you just surrounded by robots? Are you a hybrid, Erica? Answer yes or no.
TPUSA
Oh, my God.
responded to the arrest on X, saying the organization takes all threats seriously
Yeah,
and is working
they
with law
should.
enforcement, adding, quote, we are grateful to the San Antonio Police Department and the FBI for their rapid response and arrest of the individual making these threats. We refuse to let threats silence us.
Good.
We look forward to a successful and inspiring
They need to put that guy
gathering.
in an institution.
Erica Kirk, her family,
Guy's
and the
crazy.
organization she now runs have been under near constant hostility by critics ever since Charlie was assassinated in September.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk's
It's absolutely sick what people like Candace Owens have done. They've taken a widow of, and again, yeah, I think it's weird that she goes out to all of the fireworks shows and everything like that. Like, I don't like that. I don't think that the optics of it are very good. But like the extent that these people take it to is just demonic. It's demonic and evil. And I don't see how you can't see it that way. It is so wrong the way that they have approached this and the way that they've tried to make her out like she was trying to get involved with doing it. It's sick, man. Absolutely fucking sick. And I've called this out the whole time, by the way. I have. And y'all remember 6 months ago whenever I was talking about this and people were saying that, oh no, the Jews are paying you and everything. I am so glad that retard sentiment is dying now. And it's going to court, it's being proven wrong, and it was always bullshit, and every normal person knew it. Everybody knew this. Everybody fucking knew this was bullshit. Dude, what's going on? They're just stupid. That's the reason why. So you think it's a bit dishonest to throw the baby out with the bathwater? She does raise other valid questions that there are inconsistencies with the FBI narrative and deserve being asked. No, I'm not interested in a person asking questions who thinks they're talking to Charlie Kirk in a dream, who's telling them that Israel killed them. No, I'm not interested in that. I don't care. Oh, but she's just asking questions. Yeah, she's asking retarded questions that shed, basically a shade of doubt on something that everybody knows is what's happened. Like, Charlie Kirk was killed by a psychopathic, retarded, leftist furry. That's what happened. He was killed by a fucking freak. And that's what it was. And again, there are other furries and art assassins. There's other leftists and art assassins. But it was one of them. It was. And anybody trying to say that it was Israel or something else, the reason why they're doing that is you're being psyoped into not being able to correctly identify the people who want to kill you. And it's those people.
Accused killer Tyler Robinson is scheduled for his preliminary hearing in early July. Erica Kirk has been pushing for maximum transparency with the public in that case. As for the San Antonio suspect, his next court appearance is set for August.
Yeah. And so that's it. I'm so glad to see this. I am. Nah, dude, you got tricked. Listen. I view this as a profound violation of my rights as an American citizen that I have to read the opinions of Goyim. In the Eighth Amendment, it says that there is a law against cruel and unusual punishment. And I don't know where my restitution is. I don't know where I go to file my constitutional complaint. I'm not sure where it is, but I need to find out. And it's got to be soon. You're wrong for thinking she's innocent. I have no interest in listening to people that think like you. You're just stupid. You're not worth even considering or listening to. It's just, again, and what I think is even funnier is that whenever these stupid bird brain conspiracy theory ideas come out and people are like, I don't want to hear this, it's stupid. They're silencing us because they know we're telling the truth. No, you're getting silenced because you're fucking stupid. You're incredibly fucking stupid. That's it. You find it, do you not find it a little bit strange that a week before Charlie was murdered, he started speaking out against Israel and rejected a gift from Bibi, and then all of a sudden, after rejecting Bibi, he gets murdered a week later? No, I don't really find it strange. I bet there's probably been animosity between them, probably between years. I mean, like, what about during October 7th? I mean, yeah, I don't really think so. It's not Israel didn't kill him. What are you talking about? The person said he killed him. Like, there's literally text messages of him saying that he killed him. Also, by the way, this is another thing. It's like, you think Israel... So this is the dichotomy. And, like, this is the double standard that these animals... Like, I don't even... They're goyim. They're not animals. Goyim are above animals, but they're below people, right? So this is the Goyim standard. The country that is full of the most intelligent, brilliant, strategic, tactical masterminds that have engineered the total control over society for 2,000 years through finance, entertainment, economics, and government capture. The Jews, by the way. This is their idea, that these people, these are the ones that they think, oh, you know what we're going to do? I know what I want to do. Let's get a random retarded furry from Connecticut that has a trans girlfriend or boyfriend to go up on top of a roof and shoot Charlie Kirk in the neck. And I saw somebody else comment on this. I'm not sure if I can find it. Where is it here? Can I hate him, bro. Yeah, this is it. I think if Israel had wanted to kill Charlie Kirk, he would have died in his sleep from an untraceable poison delivered by a random stranger through an umbrella pinprick. It would look like a stroke. I think a trans pervert would have shot him in broad daylight at a university. That's exactly it. You think Israel is this mastermind state, but at the same time, you think that they're not able to figure this out. It's outrageous, man. It really is. The fact that you're getting worked up over this shit is fucking crazy. Here's the reason why I'm getting worked up over it, okay? The reason why I'm getting worked up over it is because I see a movement of people that should be aligned with me 100% that are being misdirected and attacking each other rather than identifying the true threat and treating it as such. That's the reason why I'm angry. That's the reason why I'm mad. It's that simple. They literally had the explosive pagers. Yes, definitely. These people are retarded. They are. I don't think they should be allowed to vote.